So I feel like you guys know me well enough now that I can just keep talking straight to you about how I'm feeling about certain things. And this one may be a slightly awkward video to talk about, but hopefully it will make sense. Welcome to West Ham 1, Forest 2. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to my match reaction to West Ham 1, Forest 2. Coming up, I'm going to talk you through a few conflicting thoughts in my side. I feel like Anakin right now. The dark side, the light side. Which one's going to win, man? I'm going to talk you through those, talk you through a few things of the game as well. And if you could take a quick second, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed as well if you're new to Forest Fan TV. Plenty of content from last night if you need to catch up. Just to let you know, we had a Grumpy Old Reds last night. There's the player ratings where you guys got to vote on what you thought the players did out of 10. And of course, there was the watch along and loads of other stuff. And if you want to grab me a coffee, feel free to do so. You can scan this QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments. All right, so what am I talking about with this conflict? Like, I've had some time to sit down and I'm almost scared, right? Because I'm starting to believe again that there is a chance that Forest can do this top 5 thing, get UCL. And about a week ago, I had just about made my peace a couple of days after the Leicester game that, you know what, Europa League, Man City win the FA Cup, Forest got Europa League. All right, I am disappointed. I do still think it's a bottle job, but I've calmed down and I've made my peace with it. And right now, and I want to know how you guys are feeling, the conflict in me is crazy because I'm sitting here thinking, all right, what happens if we go and beat Chelsea? But then the other results don't go our way. How am I going to reflect back on the season? Am I going to look back at that Leicester match and think, if we just held out, we'd be in the Champions League? Do you look back at, I don't know, the Everton mistake late on and think, would that point have taken us over the line? The late goal against Bournemouth at the City ground, dropping 2 points there. There's so many ifs, buts, and maybes. The Wolves, worldy that they scored against us to level at the City ground when they were crap. There's so many things right now going through my head, all these ifs, buts, and maybes. And it's a case of like, do I trust Forest with our track record, where really 08 is the only time where I saw Forest, and I guess when obviously we survived as well against Ipswich, where the odds you feel are against us and we come out on top. There's been too many times where the odds are for us and we've messed up. And like, am I holding on to 08 too much? It's like probably some of you are too young to remember that. And I just don't know how to feel. It's almost a case of like, if we were going to blow the top 5, like end the hopium against West Ham. I don't know if this is making sense, but this is like all the thoughts that are going through my mind right now. I am actually terrified about Sunday. Because here's the other thing. What if we don't beat Chelsea, we end up drawing with them, and the other results do go our way? Like, how would you guys then feel about that? That's another, you know what? That scenario has literally just popped into my head. Is that worse than us winning? And yeah, I think it is. Because then you'd be thinking, had we just beaten Chelsea? The team's only beaten us once since we've been back in the Premier League. Oh man, this is going to be a long week of psychological pain, warfare, and like living rent-free inside my own head. And we got Man City on Tuesday against Bournemouth. Bournemouth need to do us a favor. When have they ever done us a favor in the last 10 years? It's just like, oh my God, the scenario. I want to know from you guys, one, am I making sense? And secondly, where's your heads at? It's part of me that's just looking at this and thinking, you know what? I can't control these scenarios. All we can control is this. Well, we can't control it, but you get my point, is the Chelsea match. And if we get the 3 points, then let's see how the dice land. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's enough to get us over the line. And I still stand by what I said. Look, Forest can unbottle the bottle job by getting top 5. I don't care if we finish 5th or 3rd or 2nd or whatever. They're all the same. And I will be absolutely ecstatic to hear that Champions League music next season. But it's the hope that literally kills you. One thing I know about this club over the years, man, is that when we do it, we don't do it the easy way. Never do we do it the easy way. Like, I don't know, what would I call an easy season? It's hard to think. Probably the Van Hooijdonk promotion year. That felt like we were going to do it whatever because our team was so good. But like, outside of that, the pain. Actually, when we got promoted, you just felt the momentum was going our way, probably until that Bournemouth match. And then you start to worry a little. The Sheffield United semi-final. There's just so many scars, man. And I kind of almost hate myself for forgetting about those scars about 2 months ago. I've talked to you guys many a time this season about how I'm slowly, apprehensively forgetting about those scars because what Nuno's done this season with this team and the owner and the players and everything. But in the last few weeks, it's all come crashing back into, the forefront of my thoughts and memories. But I guess what I'm saying here is I got to get out of my own head. I've got to just trust that we can beat Chelsea. We can beat Chelsea. The City ground on Sunday is surely going to be on another absolute level. And if we can beat Chelsea, we just need one other result to go our way from Villa, Newcastle, maybe Man City. And then we've got it and we've done it. And then the celebrations are going to be epic. But I can't even bring my mind to get to those celebrations. And I've got to say, if we play like we did in the first half against West Ham, I'm feeling very confident that we beat Chelsea, especially a team who will come onto our defence and then we'll be able to find pockets of space in behind them and what have you. I ain't worried about their fullbacks, Kukurea and James. I just think we've got enough for them at the City ground. If this was Stamford Bridge, I feel like it would be different. But Morgan Gibbs-White needs to play like he did again yesterday. I need another leader's performance. I was so impressed with his interview after the match, the way he talked about Taiwo, the way he talked about, we were determined to win. He was acting like a leader for me in that interview. This is heavily going to be on his shoulders as well come Sunday, and I think he might thrive in it. But my dream scenario is this. Well, I say dream scenario, okay? It will probably kill me. But could you imagine 89th minute? Ball comes out on the left-hand side to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He cuts in past James. Kicks the ball just slightly out of his feet. Finesses it into that top corner. Legs it down to the bridge for their knee slides in front of the Chelsea fans. Gives them a shush. He won't, but this is just in my dreams. Forest win 1-0. And then my mortal enemies United don't lose to Villa, or Everton get a draw against Newcastle, or ideally for me, Fulham beat Man City and Bournemouth do something against them. And then Forest qualify. Newcastle and Villa as well would be fantastic. And Man City and Chelsea miss out. And we will be part of the reason that this Cartel 6 has been broken up. It's going to be a long week, guys. It's going to be a long week. We'll be here for you. We got so much build up into this game. I need to know where your heads are at. I hope what I've said's made sense, but we have to win. One win and one mess up from another team, we're into the Champions League and we get to hear the music. Get your thoughts in down below. Yeah, I guess that's kind of roughly what I wanted to say. Sorry if it doesn't make sense, but if it made sense to you, let me know by hitting that like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well if you are new to Forest Fan TV. We'll be back with more build-up, more transfer news, everything Forest related. Go check out Grumpy Old Reds if you haven't seen it already, or the player ratings. I'll leave them all on the end screen for you. Thank you for watching, and come on, Forest. We can do this.